Welcome to our travel guide. Today, we're exploring 5 hidden gems in Europe that you absolutely must visit. From stunning architecture to rich history, these destinations have it all. These are the places that don't make the cover of the travel magazines, but they're the ones that really steal your heart. So grab your travel journal, pack your bags, and get ready to discover the magic of Europe's best-kept secrets. Let's dive in. Our first stop takes us to the heart of Central Europe, to a little country that's big on charm, Slovenia. And nestled amidst rolling green hills, we find its capital, Ljubljana. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. With its storybook castle perched atop a hill, its dragon bridge guarding the entrance to the old town, and its cobblestone streets whispering tales of centuries past. Local guide in Ljubljana. As you stroll through the old town, be sure to look up and admire the colorful Baroque and Art Nouveau buildings that line the streets. Each one has a story to tell, a history etched into its walls. The heart of Ljubljana is the Ljubljanica River. This emerald green ribbon winds its way through the city, spanned by graceful bridges and lined with charming cafes. Take a leisurely stroll along its banks, or hop aboard a riverboat and experience the city from a different perspective. Local guide in Ljubljana. One of the things that makes Ljubljana so special is its youthful energy. This is a city that's always buzzing with life, whether it's the lively open-air markets, the street musicians filling the air with melody, or the friendly locals eager to share their love for their city. Now, no trip to Ljubljana would be complete without a visit to Ljubljana Castle. This medieval marvel towers over the city, offering breathtaking panoramic views. You can reach it by funicular or hike up through the verdant forest that surrounds it. Once at the top, you'll be rewarded with stunning views of the city, the river, and the surrounding hills. Local guide in Ljubljana. Ljubljana is a city that begs to be explored on foot. So take your time, wander the streets, and discover its hidden courtyards, charming cafes, and quirky shops. Our next adventure takes us to the western edge of the Iberian Peninsula, to the captivating city of Porto, Portugal. Porto is a city that embraces you with its warmth, its history, and the intoxicating aroma of port wine that wafts through its ancient streets. As you arrive in Porto, one of the first things you'll notice is the striking Dom Luís First Bridge, an architectural marvel that spans the Douro River. This iconic bridge connects Porto to its Vila Nova de Gaia, the birthplace of port wine, and offers breathtaking views of the city. Local guide in Porto. The beating heart of Porto is the Ribeira district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that tumbles down to the riverfront. Here, you'll find a maze of narrow, winding streets lined with colorful houses, charming cafes, and traditional restaurants. No trip to Porto would be complete without experiencing a traditional Rabelo boat ride on the Douro River. These colorful wooden boats were once used to transport port wine from the vineyards to the cellars in Vila Nova de Gaia. Today, they offer a leisurely and scenic way to admire the city from the water. As you cruise along the Douro, you'll pass beneath the 6 bridges of Porto, each with its own unique history and architectural style. Local guide in Porto. Speaking of port wine, a visit to one of the famous port wine cellars in Vila Nova de Gaia is a must-do. Here, you can learn about the history and production of this fortified wine, from the harvesting of the grapes to the aging process in oak barrels. And of course, no visit to a port wine cellar would be complete without a tasting. But Porto is much more than just port wine. It's a city with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a soul that's both traditional and modern. Explore the historic churches, wander through the charming gardens, and discover the city's thriving art scene. Local guide in Porto. And as you explore, be sure to keep an ear out for the melancholic sounds of fado music, the soul of Portugal. Porto is a city that gets under your skin. So if you're looking for an authentic European experience, look no further than Porto. Chapter 3. Kotor, Montenegro's Adriatic Gem. Our next stop takes us to the Adriatic coast, to the breathtaking Bay of Kotor in Montenegro. This hidden gem is often called Europe's southernmost fjord, although it's technically a ria, a submerged river canyon. Whatever you call it, Kotor Bay is a sight to behold, with its towering mountains plunging dramatically into the crystal-clear waters of the Adriatic. At the heart of this stunning bay lies the town of Kotor, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a true gem of the Mediterranean. Kotor is a town that seems to have been frozen in time, with its medieval old town, its ancient city walls, and its charming piazzas. The narrow, winding streets are lined with Venetian-era buildings, their facades adorned with colorful flowers and intricate balconies. One of the best ways to experience Kotor is to simply get lost in its labyrinthine streets. No visit to Kotor is complete without climbing the ancient city walls. This impressive fortification, built by the Venetians in the 15th century, snakes its way up the mountainside, offering breathtaking views of the town, the bay, and the surrounding mountains. From here, you can truly appreciate the strategic location of Kotor, nestled between the mountains and the sea. For those looking for a more leisurely way to enjoy the views, a boat trip on the bay is a must-do. One of the most memorable experiences you can have in Kotor Bay is to visit the island monastery of Our Lady of the Rocks. Legend has it that this tiny island was created by local sailors who, over centuries, dropped rocks into the sea to enlarge a reef where they had found an icon of the Madonna and Child. Kotor is a town that has it all: stunning natural beauty, a rich history, and a charming atmosphere. So if you're looking for an off-the-beaten-path destination that has it all, Kotor should be at the top of your list.
Chapter 4: Ghent, where medieval charm meets modern creativity.
Our journey now takes us to Flanders, the northern region of Belgium, where we discover the captivating city of Ghent. Often overshadowed by its more famous siblings, Bruges and Brussels, Ghent offers a unique blend of medieval grandeur, vibrant culture, and a down-to-earth charm that's hard to resist.
As you arrive in Ghent, the first thing you'll notice is the striking medieval architecture that lines its canals and cobblestone streets. Ghent was once a wealthy trading port, and its prosperous past is evident in its grand guild halls, imposing churches, and stately mansions.
As you glide through the waterways, you'll be treated to picturesque views of the city's most iconic landmarks, including the Gravenstein, a formidable medieval castle that once served as the residence of the Counts of Flanders. The Gravenstein is a must-visit for any history buff.
But Ghent is much more than just medieval history. It's a city that's very much alive, with a thriving art scene, a vibrant nightlife, and a youthful energy that's contagious. One of the best places to experience this side of Ghent is in the Paterschol, a charming neighborhood known for its narrow streets, cozy restaurants, and lively bars.
As you wander through the Paterschol, be sure to sample some of the local delicacies. Ghent is known for its hearty Flemish cuisine, including waterzooi, a creamy stew with chicken or fish, and Gentse Neusekis, cone-shaped candies with a sweet and tangy flavor.
But no trip to Ghent would be complete without experiencing its vibrant street art scene. Ghent is home to a number of world-renowned street artists, and their colorful murals and graffiti art add a touch of whimsy and creativity to the city's historic streets.
Ghent is a city that truly has something for everyone.
Chapter 5: Matera, Italy, city carved in time.
Our final destination takes us to the heel of Italy's boot, to the ancient city of Matera, a place that feels like stepping back in time. Matera is a city unlike any other, a place where history whispers from the very stones themselves. Imagine a city carved into the side of a ravine, a labyrinth of ancient cave dwellings, churches, and palaces, seemingly untouched by the passage of time.
This is Matera, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a testament to human resilience and the enduring power of history. Matera's history stretches back over 9,000 years, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited settlements in the world. For centuries, people lived in Matera's Sassi, cave dwellings carved into the soft limestone cliffs.
Walking through the Sassi districts, Sasso Cavioso and Sasso Barisano, is like stepping back in time. The narrow winding streets carved into the rock are lined with cave dwellings, some still inhabited, others transformed into cozy restaurants, guest houses, and even boutique hotels.
One of the most striking features of Matera is its churches. Over 150 Rupestrian churches carved into the rock dot the Sassi districts. These churches, some dating back to the Byzantine era, are adorned with ancient frescoes and offer a glimpse into the city's rich spiritual heritage.
As you explore Matera, be sure to take some time to simply soak up the atmosphere. Find a quiet spot, perhaps a terrace overlooking the Sassi, and let the silence and the beauty of this ancient city wash over you. In recent years, Matera has experienced a renaissance, with its Sassi transformed into a thriving cultural center. The city is now home to museums, art galleries, and cultural events, attracting visitors from around the world.
One of the best times to visit Matera is during the Festa della Bruna, a lively festival held each July.
Matera is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. Thanks for joining us on this journey through some of Europe's hidden gems. We hope you found some inspiration for your next adventure. Remember, travel is about more than just checking off destinations. It's about immersing yourself in new cultures, embracing the unexpected, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides. Safe travels!